is Peppy, and here's another speed build from last week, or like 2 weeks ago that I did. I am so sorry for not uploading for 2 weeks, but I've been having like a lot of mental health issues. Like, for me, um, my mental health is like a balancing scheme, and sometimes it tips over, and when it does, I have to kind of put other things on hold while I continue doing other things, if that makes sense. So I've been continuously streaming, I've continued to create stuff on Second Life, right? But I just haven't been making YouTube videos. Not only that, but like, I'm kind of sick right now. I'm not feeling very good, so my voice is kind of gross. But yeah. I haven't been feeling too hot. Especially in the sense of, I don't really have close friends like that to talk to about it because a lot of people always assume that I just have it together. And that, because I am a black female, that's, you know, talks a lot and has like very open, I'm very open about a lot of things, that I just have it together. So when I have moments like this where I just cannot handle some things, or I just need help in some regards, people are not there for me. Like, all the friends that you think I have, I really don't. They're not that close. Not because I don't want them to be, but they're just not. So it just turned into me like having to kind of like deal with things myself, as it usually is. So I just wanted to clarify that. Like, I'm not, you know, stopping, but it is slowed down a little bit. Also because I just have not been like as interested in The Sims 4 as much as I've been before. Like, I've been playing so much other stuff. Like, if you've seen my streams, and I've continued streaming, I've been playing a lot of Roblox just because it's so accessible, and, you know, a lot of viewers play with me, and I really enjoy that. I really enjoy the company, and I enjoy playing Roblox because it's free and everyone can play it, right? You can hop games. It's just a bunch of games on one platform. Like, you know, you might think I'm too grown to be playing Roblox, but, you know, I have fun, and I'm very loud, so do not join my streams unless you can handle it, because I don't want somebody coming in and complaining about it, because that will trigger me. But I've been doing my best in the background. And I think finally that I'm ready to kind of like come back into YouTube, even though it hasn't been that long of a break. Like, I've seen other YouTubers have like way longer breaks. I feel like I'm, you know, good to come back. I feel like I can get some build ideas out. But I tried to make this build base game in Desert Lux, since Desert Lux is free currently. But it didn't work out that way because Jungle Adventures just, their stuff just went with it too well, if that makes sense. Like, it was just too good. I had to use it. So I guess this is still technically kind of like a limited pack build because I didn't use too much clutter at all. And if I did, I'm pretty sure most of it's base game. I'm trying to think, like, what would not be base game in here? What would be other than that? I truly don't know. I think it's literally the base game, Desert Lux, and Jungle Adventures. I truly think that's it. I didn't do that on purpose. Like, if I wanted to use more packs, I would have, but I just felt like nothing else kind of like went with that type of style that was Desert Lux, or at least how like the bungalow house looked, or the desert bungalow. That's what I ended up naming it. I think I could have done better with the clutter, but yet again, I picked this when I was not 100%, and so this build wasn't my 100%, but I still really enjoyed it. I still really liked it. I was like kind of minorly confused on what I wanted to do outside with the landscape, as you'll see later. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do because, yeah, palm trees, cactuses, right? But they just don't look good, if it makes sense. Like, I don't know how to really do good landscaping if I don't have hedges, if I don't have bushes, and I don't have flowers. And I feel like it kind of just didn't make sense to have all that in like the desert atmosphere, so maybe it's just like better with it being sparse. Maybe it is. But for me, it's not typically what I do, so I kind of like, I just look at it and I'm like, oh, why? Why does it look like that? Why? This is like, I have no plan. Also, building this build, it like kind of like made me think, like, I never build anything in Oasis Springs. And to be fair, I kind of understand why I don't, because just to make this like shape, this simple cop out shape of a house, it took me 2 hours to figure out how I wanted to make it. Because at first I was gonna make it a renovation of one of the base game houses and starter homes that was already in Oasis Springs, right? But after a while, I kind of looked at it and I was just like, that is so ugly. Like, I cannot make this cute. I can't. I don't know. Oh, look, 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 look. I have university here. University chair and that Get Famous lamp. And then we have the little campers, Yeti. Oh my goodness. I thought I had it together, but I really didn't. I thought I had it together, but I really didn't. We have more packs than what I said. Oh, can we talk about these curtains for a second? Like, these curtains are saving my life, okay? Like, I saw Little Simsy talk about it before I actually put them in my game or actually played with it. And I'm so excited about those curtains. Like, I know she said they can work with other curtains as well, but I feel like they would look kind of weird since they don't have that, like, bump out. Like the other curtains do, if that makes sense. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But the curtains in Desert Luxe pack, they're basically broken up into 2 pieces with different links. And you can basically put them in whatever window you'd like. And then you can put on this railing that kind of matches up with the pre-existing railing that's on the curtains to whatever side you need it on. And I just think that's so great. Like, I don't understand why we didn't do that before. I really don't. I don't understand why we didn't do that before, because now we're just so limited on what curtains we can use on what windows, but now we're not. So hopefully maybe there'll be like a mod later on where they make it to where they break up the other windows as well, or the other curtains for windows, so that you can have the advantage of doing that. I don't really like using build CC unless like it's on my personal save. Like if I'm building something, I don't like making people download CC because for me, that's a very big turn off. Like it could be the prettiest build ever, but I will not download the CC for it because it just gets like jumbled up and junked up. And because I didn't personally download it and I don't personally use those items, I get very confused on where they are. And I just don't want to make so many folders of like, oh yeah, all this CC is for this build, all this CC is for this build, because then you just get duplicates again, and then yada yada yada, you know. It's just a lot of issues, at least for me. I like to have a clean mods folder. It's the only way that I can get through patch days. And having build CC that I didn't personally download, just kind of messes that up for me. So, you know, if you like the builds that I make and you want to download them, you can put all the CC you want in it afterwards. I know that's a little extra work, but at least you know that you could like it's just accessibility, basically, you know? Maybe you don't have the packs, but like if you did have the packs that are already like kind of pre-installed, so you don't have to like go out your way to like just download a bunch of shit from like AdFly and WordPress websites, because those scare me. Like the blog post websites with the AdFly links all over and the ads, like those scare me, and I just won't do it. Sorry. I've had a busted PC before. I won't do it again. But this outside area where you have like the new fireplace, the bar, the grill, like that is so nice to me. Like I don't care about anything else in this pack except those items. I feel like those were so mandatory, especially for me, because I just don't do outdoor gameplay a lot. Whenever I have a backyard, I don't use it a lot, but I feel like that would convince me to use it more. Have like more social sims, because I feel like me and a lot of people, we just do not have our sims be social. Like we do not have our sims have like social events or like, you know, big Thanksgiving parties and stuff. And I feel like if we did more, then we would have more fun with The Sims 4, at least to like the extent that it gives us. Oh, we're at the end of the video and I have no pictures. Sorry, goodbye. I'll see you later. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you all for subscribing. Also, thank you so much for the 200 subscribers. I just hit that while I was on my break and it made me really happy. And I think it's one of the reasons why I came back so early.